Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Today we're doing a 10-minute kettlebell workout and it's for beginners, so perfect if you're new to kettlebells. I'm going to be using a 20-kilogram kettlebell, but make sure to use whatever weight you feel comfortable with. I would really recommend starting on a lighter weight, and as you come back to the workout, you can up the weight and increase the intensity as you get more comfortable with the kettlebell. We've got 40 seconds of work with 20 seconds of rest, 10 exercises and no repeats. Let's go. So we're going to start off with suitcase deadlift. I want you to have the kettlebell just outside of your right foot. We're going to hinge at the hips, grab the kettlebell, and we're going to pick it up and extend at the hips to bring the kettlebell up. We're going to keep the kettlebell on the right side of the body for the duration of this exercise. Let's get ready to go. Make sure you keep a neutral spine, engage your core. You don't want to be slumping over, rounding your back as you bend over. We're just going to have a slight bend in the knees, but we're going to be mostly extending at our hips to bring that kettlebell up. A good practice to get into is to exhale when you lift the kettlebell up, inhale when you put it back down. We've got 5 more seconds. Okay. Take a rest, you've got a 20-second rest. Next up, we're going to move the kettlebell outside of the left foot this time. And then we've got suitcase deadlifts with the left arm. Okay. So remember, hinging at the hips, slight bend in the knees. Grab the kettlebell with the left hand. You're going to pick it up and then set it back down. Engaging your core. Keeping a neutral spine. Try and focus on your breathing. So exhale as you bring it up. Inhale when you put it back down. Five seconds. Great work. Next up, we've got goblet squat. 2 ways you can hold the kettlebell, either by the horns here like this, either side, or you can flip the kettlebell over, hold it like this. What we're going to do is just go down into a nice low squat, keeping the kettlebell in front of your chest. Okay, let's go. 40 seconds of goblet squats. Get nice and low, or just as low as your mobility will take you today. As you do this workout and as you do more squats, more leg workouts, you will improve your mobility. Make sure to always be warmed up and then stretch after your workout. 10 seconds. And take a rest. Set that kettlebell back down nice and safely. Got bent over rows next, so we're going to hinge at the hips, soft knees, not too much of a bend in the knees, keeping a neutral spine and engaged core. Grab the kettlebell with your right arm. You're going to row it up, set it back down, and then do the same on the left arm. So as you see, we alternate each arm. Going to bring the elbow up. Make sure that you are keeping your core engaged, that you're keeping your back nice and neutral and you're not rounding at the back. Again, you breathe out as you lift. Okay, take a rest, 20-second rest. Next up, we've got the swing. So again, we're gonna have our feet about shoulder width apart. We're gonna come down, and then what you're gonna do is hinging at the hips, keeping soft knees. You bring the kettlebell up, and then you're going to extend at the hips to thrust the kettlebell forward. Let's go. kettlebell's coming just below your crotch. Don't worry, you won't hit any of the important parts, although it might look like it if you're doing it for the first time. Extend at the hips to drive the kettlebell forward. Okay, take a rest, 20-second rest. Next up, we've got back lunges. Again, you can hold the kettlebell either by the horns or flipping it over, and it's going to be just in front of your chest, and we're going to alternate taking back lunges. Whichever you prefer, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Let's go. So alternate back lunges, 40 seconds of work. So we come down until the knee is at a 90-degree angle, then drive back up. Alternating those back lunges. Take a rest. Set that kettlebell back down. We've got overhead press next. We're going to do this with both arms. So with the horns facing the ground, kettlebell upside down, we're going to drive it above the head using both of the arms. So you've got it just in front of your chest. Both arms, drive the kettlebell up, extend the arms above the head, slowly back down. I want you to be really careful here. If you feel like you're going to drop the kettlebell, just set it down, or even throw it down and move out of the way. Just make sure that it does not hit your head. Five seconds. Take a rest. Awesome work, just a few more exercises now. Next up, we've got Romanian deadlift. Now, we're going to be working the right leg, so we're picking the kettlebell up with our left arm, right foot outside of the kettlebell, left foot behind, and you're bending the left knee. Grab the kettlebell with your left hand, and then you're going to keep your right leg relatively straight, just a soft bend. You're going to pick the kettlebell up by extending at the hips. So as you come down, your hips go back. As you come up, your hips go forward. Should be feeling a nice stretch just behind your right knee. That's working the right hamstring, and it's going to be working your glutes as well. Make sure to keep a neutral spine, engage your core. Great work, keep going, 5 seconds. Take a rest. Stick with me. Just a couple more exercises to go. We're doing the same on the left leg this time, which means the left foot is going to be outside of the kettlebell, right foot behind the kettlebell, bending the right knee. So you're on the ball of your right foot, flat on your left foot. Grab the kettlebell with the right arm, or right hand rather. So left leg stays straight, just a soft bend in the knee, just to protect the knee. And then we hinge at the hips, extend at the hips to bring the kettlebell up. Engage your core, keep a neutral spine. Focus on the movement and feel the stretch behind your left knee. Okay, next up we've got a farmer's carry. This is the last exercise of this workout. Stick with me, let's finish this strong together. We're gonna go to the edge of your mat or the area that you're working out in. You're gonna grab kettlebell by the right hand. The kettlebell is gonna be outside the right foot. We're gonna pick the kettlebell up. And now we're just gonna walk to the edge of your mat or the area you're working out in. Turn around and walk back again. Keeping the kettlebell in the right hand, keeping a proud chest, Shoulder blades pinching together, engaged core. Okay, now switch to your left hand. So now we've got the kettlebell in the left hand. Keep that farmer's walk. Keep a nice engaged core. Walk steady with control. Just a few more seconds of this workout. 5 seconds. And rest. Well done. That is it. Well done for completing this beginner kettlebell workout. If you're feeling strong today, then just go back to the start of this workout and do those 10 exercises again. Make it a 20-minute workout. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you did, then please like the video, subscribe to my channel, click the notification button and show me some support. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, and I'll see you on the next workout.